What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Ooh. Well, we got some news coming at us right now. And it's big news. Jake Paul, Mike Perry fighting July 20th. I don't know the details of the fight. I am strongly assuming it's going to be boxing. I would assume 8 rounds. It's going to replace the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, which was canceled earlier this month. And I think it's a lot better than that fight because it's, a guy who's actually an active fighter. The issue is, though Mike Perry is known for his hands, he is a bare knuckle boxer. And Jake Paul, yet again, fighting an MMA fighter, ex-MMA fighter. Now he's fighting a pro bare knuckle fighter. So there is positive things to take away, but the style of bare knuckle boxing and traditional boxing are very different. And I think if you look at it, Jake Paul taking on Mike Perry, it's a step in the, better direction than, a 57-year-old Mike Tyson. But if it's not under BKFC rules, what's the point? What's the point? I don't want to see it in boxing. Mike Perry has fought in pro boxing. Mike Perry is an 0-1 professional boxer. He was knocked out in boxing. I don't think his style works magnificent in the glove sport. I think in bare knuckle, because of his toughness, because of his hard hands and his willingness to move forward. And you know what? Another factor, larger room through the guard, right? There's a smaller room for error defensively with the gloves off, but there's also a smaller shield, right? You put your hands up with bare knuckles, shots are still coming through. There's a lot of force. Whereas a boxing glove, you can take the shot a lot better. So I feel like how I see it is this is, again, a very favorable fight for Jake Paul, which, is going to be sold as more competitive, but it's not. Jake Paul should beat Mike Perry in boxing. If they were fighting bare knuckle, I would have a different opinion. But fighting in traditionalist boxing is always going to favor the side of Jake Paul because he is more of a traditionalist boxer. And you know what? You can't do the same moves you do in BKFC in professional boxing, guys. That's it. I made your day breaking the news. What's up, Useless? Shout out to everybody in chat. I appreciate you savages hopping up in. And I'm excited to talk. There's more news than just the Jake Paul and Mike Perry situation, which we lightly touched on to start. Perry will end Jake's life, hopefully. We got to pray for it as fans. But my official prediction is going to be the side of Jake Paul beating him in traditionalist boxing. If it was bare knuckle, it's a different conversation. But in boxing, you got to favor Jake. So in other news, Ariel Helwani has said he's hearing that there's a fighter that's being sorted out for as a replacement opponent for the UFC 303 main event. Is it a backup opponent? Maybe. Or is there something happening? I don't know for sure. But it's worrisome that there's even discussion about this fight being off when last week Helwani was adamant saying that this fight will most likely go forth. Now he's kind of walked it back and saying, actually, it looks like this fight might not happen. The UFC doubled down and really sold the promo this past weekend at UFC Louisville. So it's more of a speculation. Is UFC 303 a disaster? Does it fall apart? Is Conor McGregor injured? I have a worry that Conor McGregor might not be 100%, but he looks pretty good in sparring. Worried. Helwani could be pulling our chain. Okay, I get what you guys are saying. Fake news, Helwani. But Ariel Helwani is the biggest MMA media source, period, right now. And last week, he went against what I said, and he said, no, the fight's happening. Now he's saying, no, it actually might be canceled. I am in a position where I can only speculate and guess. I'm going to strongly hope that this fight goes forth. I really don't want to see UFC 303 ruined. I really don't want to see it fall apart. Guru's the main source. I guess you could say that. I guess that's fair. Well, Helwani's up there. You have inside info on UFC 303 being Volk versus Chandler. Really? Volk versus Chandler? This is what you're hearing? Bobby Jones, you should definitely make that video. If you really have that inside info, you should send it to me and I'll make it. Helwani is pretty straightforward and gives it how it is with the info he's got. I assume that he's being sincere, saying that this fight might be in jeopardy. So the card's in danger again. Like, sure, you can get a short notice Volk, whatever, but it's stupid. It's not what I want to see. Yeah, I mean, Conor McGregor, the drug thing, it seemed like it was in the back burner, though. Conor McGregor looked good in training. He seems like he's been sparring hard. UFC casual, Haggerty Superlek. Give me Superlek because he has a more badass name. Volk wants to step in, but I hope he doesn't. I hope Volkanovski doesn't step in either. I think he needs a break. A good break. What's up, KZ? You think MMA Joey's the biggest outlet? He gets good views. He's had some good calls. There's tons of vids and news saying Conor's out, far out. I don't know. I hope that Conor McGregor is fighting. But you're right. A 2-minute video of him training, what does it really tell us? Bro, every time there's a little update with Conor, people over-exaggerate to see what happens, bro. Look at his last hiccup. It wasn't close to being canceled. If it gets canceled, it gets canceled, bro. I will cry if it gets canceled. I'm going to be irritated. I do not want to see UFC 303 Volkanovski versus Chandler. I'm not interested in that fight at all. I would be interested in the fight if timelines were more proper, right? And Volkanovski wanted to move to 55 officially, and he was fighting Chandler there. But Chandler's supposed to be fighting Conor at 170. So now Volk's moving up 2 weight classes. It's just, I don't know. Seeing how Volk's chin held up against Topuria, it's worrisome. Though I could see Volk surprising Chandler. But then would the UFC go with Volkanovski McGregor instead of Chandler? I'm hoping that we get Dricus du Plessis and Izzy, but it won't be at UFC 303. It will probably be at UFC 305. And I don't think if there is rumor that the fight's going to be pulled off, I think the mentality of the UFC is they don't want to ensue the panic of, refunds and shit when people don't want to go and buy the pay-per-view anymore or don't want to fly out or etc. How old are those training videos? How do you know they are recent? I assume they're recent, West Coast, but I guess you're right. They could be old. They could be a year old. You're right. You bring up valid points. There's validity to what you're saying, West Coast, because Conor posted them. He seemed to look similar physically to how he's looked recently, so I had to assume that they're relevant. You say the UFC has been scrambling since early this month to try and get DDP Izzy as the 303 main. There's no chance. Izzy DDP will not be running it in a month's notice, bro. Volk Chandler, maybe. Woo, AJ's live. Let's go, Jake Hamilton. I hope you guys are well. I'm really excited to be live doing a Q&A, hanging out with my people. Make sure you guys run the likes up. We need 30 likes for a Ripskis, bro. So make it happen. We'll do a rip. I'm disappointed with the possibility of UFC 303 actually falling apart. Because without the main event, that card's pretty mediocre. I mean, looking at UFC 303, I'll look at the topology. Without the main event for UFC 303, what are we looking at? Jamal Hill, Carlos Ulberg, Joe Pyfer, Marc-Andre Barrios, Myra Bueno Silva, Macy Chiasson, Ian Machado Gary versus Michael Venom Page. So Jamal Hill, Ulberg, Machado Gary and Page, and Pyfer versus Barrios. These 3 fights are all main card worthy for sure. Bueno Silva Chiasson is not. That should be on the prelims. Cub Swans and Phillies not. There's really not a real featured bout of the night. They're just putting Bueno Silva Chiasson in the spot. And I actually think it's a big fumble because under the McGregor card, I know they're trying to do justice to the women's divisions, but neither of these girls I think are the ones to invest all your bang and buck into. Like, I think dream scenario would have been having higher tier ladies fight. Even a title on the line. Kayla Harrison versus Raquel Pennington. She does a quick turnaround. They do that in the co-main. That would be fucking sick. That would be a fight that I want to watch. But Bueno Silva Chiasson does not interest me at all. I actually think this is a horrible main card fight. I think Cub Swanson Philly is the featured bout because they're trying to send the fans some excitement before the main card. If it was Bueno Silva Chiasson, it would be potentially a dud of a fight because it's probably going distance. But when you dig through the prelims as well, like there's good fights as far as stylistic clashes that are intriguing, but it's like not high level names. I mean, Ricky Simone, ranked fighter on the prelims. I think Ricky Simone is the only ranked fighter on the prelims. Yeah, I think so. That's kind of mid. That's kind of shit. Everything in my body is just telling me that this is a publicity stunt and more marketing attempts to rack up sales. If you give the buyers anxiety, they're going to watch daily to figure out what's up. You know what, Culture Combat? That would be a genius tactic, bro. Genius tactic. Maybe they're doing that. It's just how Helwani said it. Hey, I appreciate the sport, Nick Nack, Patty Whack. Maybe the backups being asked are just being done in case if a fallout, and Helwani's heard about that, so reporting it as if, oh no, it's in jeopardy. Maybe Beavis. Maybe Helwani is being a little bit neurotic, which he definitely is for the most part. But he last week was so calm, cool, and collected about it. While I work out today, I did back and a little bit of shoulders, bro. Back and a little shoulders. AJ, you're going to be featured in Dana's post UFC 303 video trolling. I hope I am. I hope I am, bro. They should put me in it. I want to be the fucking thumbnail. I want to be on the cover. I really felt like I made it when I saw that. Gary versus MVP will either be a 15-minute point sparring match or a quick flash KO. Well, now Ian Gary's asking for 5 rounds. That's something that I heard earlier today. So if it's a 5-round fight, that makes things really interesting. I like that way more. It could be the co-main. Yeah, exactly. I don't think the UFC is intentionally doing this. I think there's something going on that we don't know behind the scenes, and we should be a little worried. I have no idea what happened to Conor McGregor officially, but the word on the street is he suffered some type of strain. I don't know if it was lower back. I don't know if it was to the injured leg. That is something I have no idea about. But what I do know is there's rumblings of a backup opponent. The fight card is not far away, though. It's June 29th, bro. And currently it is June 11th. So they don't have a lot of time. They better get shit together fucking quick. MVP Gary should be the co-main, but I really love Carlos Alberg and Jamal Hill. Did you guys see earlier today, Jamal Hill? He doesn't let up on Alex Pereira. He posted a picture of Pereira being flatline KO'd, the Adesanya fight, of course. And he was flaming him for it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, he was KO'd there, but then he KO'd you. In a sense, doesn't that make you look worse because you got KO'd by the guy that got KO'd? The logic seems very flawed. I don't know why Jamal Hill is so adamant on selling us that this fight against Alex Pereira was a fluke. Earn your way back. And it's not like Jamal Hill's sitting on the sidelines doing this to try to garner interest in immediate rematch. That's not what he's doing. Jamal Hill's scheduled to fight against Carlos Alberg on UFC 303. And he's so damn focused on Alex Pereira, the guy who made him his son. I think that Jamal Hill needs to focus on the matchup ahead and cut this bullshit out because Carlos Alberg is a really good kickboxer. And if Jamal Hill's head is not in the fucking right spot for this fight, he could very easily look the same. He could get knocked out again. He definitely is live to lose this fight. He's fighting a guy with pretty exceptional technical kickboxing skills. Now, is Jamal Hill live in the matchup? Of course, he's got a chance to win. I don't think Carlos Alberg is a fucking lock against Jamal Hill. But Jamal's brain just seems to be everywhere but the fight ahead. It's stuck on fucking Pereira. He needs to get over it and move on. It's a fucking stupid tactic. It doesn't make sense to me. Bro, the Raul Rosas rear naked choke defense is goated because he's got like the fucking iron chin. Comes out like this. You can't even get under it, bro. It's not possible. He manipulates it in weird ways, man. Raul Rosas is a stallion, bro. Best looking dude in the UFC by far, man. Definitely. You can trust me with my info, bro. I told you last week Alex and Yuri would headline Perth, and it's confirmed and about to be announced by my Aussie reporters. All right, Bobby Jones. Well, why don't you help me out with this inside access, bro? If you're not going to make the video, why not help me out? See what I'm saying? Based Hill? It's more like Cope Hill. Based Hill? I don't think so. I think he's being a coper, bro. He's down bad. It is cringe. He gets so pissed. He needs to fucking chill and focus on the damn fight. Wouldn't surprise me if Conor did fail a drug test and Dana is currently trying to bribe the testers. I'm going to assume no. I'm going to say no. I hope not. Who's currently ready to fight Chandler if Conor decides to fight on one of the next few pay-per-view cards? I mean, they've said Volkanovski, but I don't think Conor then would just jump on a pay-per-view card. They would have to build a card around him later this year and more delay to the fucking comeback. Jamal Hill and Allberg won't be happy with Gary trying to push them off co-main for him to be there. That's why half the fighters didn't fight Gary, because he wouldn't fight unless it was on the Conor card. Well, it makes sense for him to be on the Conor card, and he's got the perfect opponent. Conor and Chandler better happen, and the UFC will have an all-time refund record. You're probably right. You're probably right. B Fatty, where have you been, bro? Where have you been? I haven't seen you in chat in so long. I won't lie to you. In a strange way, I miss your low IQ comments. Good to see you back. Let's talk about Chael and Silva fight. Do we have to? You want me to talk about Chael and Silva in fucking boxing? Is it worth watching? I mean, it's worth streaming. It's worth like looking at. I'm not saying it's worth spending money on. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how you're going to get it. I don't know. I watched another streamer. I won't give a free promo, but he went to the Black Forge Inn and spoke to locals. They said Conor was there the night before partying like a madman. No shit. No shit. That's crazy, UFC casual. Bobby Jones MMA. Another tidbit from my sources. The UFC is planning for Cejudo versus newcomer Kyaskira. Bobby Jones. If this is accurate and you're right on all of these things you've just laid out, I am asking you, why not DM me on Instagram? You can give me these fucking updates, bro. Jesse on Fire's got his inside guy. I'm looking for my inside guy. Maybe it could be you. If you're not posting something about it, why not give it to your boy? Has there ever been worse matchmaking than Vicente Luque versus Diaz? Nick versus almost anyone else would have created a lot of excitement. Why the hell did they make that fight? Moronic. SF, let me tell you why they made Nick Diaz versus Vicente Luque as opposed to a different fight. Because Vicente Luque had a brain bleed. So he's legitimately had brain damage from fighting. They see this as a fight where maybe Nick Diaz could come back, win, and beat somebody ranked. That's why they're doing it. That's why they're doing it. And Nick Diaz wants big fights only. So who are they going to give him? Tim Means? The Paul versus Perry news, I found it on Happy Punch on Twitter. It's official. It's official. It's happening. Jake Paul versus Mike Perry in boxing. Tybura versus Spivak. Who you got, bro? I feel like I want to go Spivak to win, but I remember their first fight, and Tybura beat him, bro. I feel like Tybura is going to be a big underdog, and he could be live to win. I might go with him. Who wins in Power Slap? You or Phil Hawes? Hawes gets to go first. Nobody said Phil Hawes doesn't have power. They said he doesn't have a chin. So if he's going first, I'm kind of fucked potentially. The fact the arena has so many seats that are still available makes no sense for this to be anything promotional from the UFC, as it's just creating hesitation with limited days left. Exactly, Nick. I don't think this is intentional. Tybura versus Spivak, what card is it on? What card is it on? Honestly, the only thing that has impressed me about Conor in the last 5 years is the amount of coke he can do and still get the gains. Well, I think a little coke mixed with the other shit he was taking actually turned out to be a potent combination, made him more jacked. Gane versus Jelton is almost official now. Where'd you hear it? I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense. They should do that fight. Why is the UFC obsessed with 5-round co-mains? For certain fights, it's actually a good idea to do 5-round co-mains, especially like high-tier contender matchups. Jake versus Perry should be a 2-fight deal. If Perry loses, then it should be ran back in BKFC. And if Jake loses, he gets a rematch in boxing. I don't think it's a terrible idea. I would assume Jake Paul has the rematch clause. I just don't think Perry would as well. I would like to see BKFC, Jake Paul versus Mike Perry, but I don't think Jake Paul is going to step into bare knuckle. Chris Duncan versus Sadikov. Who you got on that, bro? Tricky pick. I'm going to go with Sadikov because I'm done fading the OVs. Coke and steroids will make you look like a real American gladiator. It's funny as fuck. Hunter, I can't go with the Gianni impression for Nick Diaz because I don't want to jinx it. You know Cowboy Cerrone? I saw a clip on Twitter. I think MMA Joey reposted it. And it was Cowboy Cerrone like saying that he grew up with a trust fund or something like that. And he wasn't really a cowboy as a kid. I was actually kind of shocked. I was like, holy shit, wait, what? I just assumed he was like a Midwest guy that grew up country as fuck and then made his way to fighting. But I guess his parents were like doctors or something. I'm like, that kind of, in a sense, fucked with the mystique of him. But I guess like it's more like a WWE facade that he put on for the world all those years. I don't know. I didn't realize that. I mean, he's still Cowboy Cerrone, but I don't know. It changes things, man. If you guys found out that I was 0% Italian, I was actually like fucking, I don't know, Uzbekistan or like some random country, it would change the look. Like, this fucking guy's not even really Italian, but like he seems like it. That's how I feel about him with the cowboy thing. I don't know. Very strange. Conor never even looked that jacked. He got big, but not like Logan Paul jacked. Well, Logan Paul's on steroids. Logan Paul's been on testosterone a very long time. Logan Paul actually had a damaged testicle from a wrestling match when he was young. So his body produces half of the amount of a normal fucking male. So of course he's taking TRT and maybe plus. Sleuth, thank you for $4.99. Hopefully we can get Pennington versus Silva rematch if McGregor and Chandler gets canceled. Thank you for $4.99, Sleuth. Yeah, that fight saves the card. I think that fight would actually send the card worse down the line. I think just take the fight off completely. That'd be fucking awful. Thank you for the 5, bro. Interesting take on the Diaz-Luque fight. I guess if Nick gets a win, he's suddenly back in the mix. But I think Buckley versus Nick would have been a better choice. They can't give Nick Buckley because he's coming off that loss to Robbie Lawler. But if he beats Luque, they certainly can. Weston Wilson is a trust fund baby too, LMAO. Well, at least he's not pretending to be a fucking cowboy. You know what I'm saying? At least he's not pretending to be a cowboy. Have you seen John Fitch predicting that Conor McGregor would never fight ever in the UFC due to that injury versus Dustin Poirier? He called it. Well, maybe he called it, but never say never yet. Yeah, it's badass that he was rich and still fought. That's fair. But it just, the cowboy allure got thrown off for me a little bit. I don't know. Best double leg of all time, GSP. He's the top of the guy that comes to mind right now. I'm thinking, who the fuck's got a double leg like GSP? Best high crotch of all time, Daniel Cormier. You didn't know that about Logan? Yeah, I guess only the OGs that follow him know. My brother used to watch him when he was a kid. That was good, Sleuth. I appreciated that a lot. I can confirm rumors that Conor has been secretly partying at Black Forge Inn, especially since his recent injury occurring. If Bobby Jones MMA is right, then he said Kaya Skura versus Henry Cejudo is scheduled to happen. Volkanovski versus Chandler, and then Pereira versus Prohashka, which I think they're going with. I was showing my Italian dad one of your picks video. He says, "What's this guy's last name?" I said, "Your Italian last name." And he said, "I like this guy, SF." That's funny as fuck, man. Shout out to your dad, bro. Shout out to him. Tell him he's an absolute fucking savage, bro. An Italian stallion, an Italian OG. Joe Rogan is AJ's uncle. That's funny as fuck. Don't talk smack about the 135 champ, AJ. Who? He may be a trust fund baby or whatever, but dude definitely fucks around like a real cowboy. He does. He's a real life cowboy now. He's a real life cowboy now. Why can't you be a cowboy and a trust fund baby? They aren't mutually exclusive. You can be both. George Bush is a cowboy and a trust funder. Can you be a cowboy and a trust fund baby? What is a cowboy's definition? All right, let's see. A man, typically one on horseback, who herds and tends cattle, especially in the Western U.S., as represented in Westerns and novels. A person who is reckless or careless, especially when driving an automobile. Yeah, I guess he is a cowboy, though. He is a real cowboy. Reckless, aggressive, independent. That sounds about Cowboy Cerrone. All right, I take it back. He can be a cowboy. You'd be really upset if I found out AJ wasn't the little burglar from Home Alone? Listen, bro, you're going to be heartbroken. Yeah, Islam don't have those same type of double legs. Yo, blah, let's collab. Is that the real Rigo in chat or is that a fake account? Somebody let me know. Matt Schnell versus Sergey Pavlovich. Detailed pick. Thank you for the 199. Just for you, I'll give a detailed pick. Sergey Pavlovich would hit him one time, and there is a chance Matt Schnell would not wake up, so I hope that doesn't happen. Thank you for 199, Levine. Urseg versus Royval. Who you got? Oh, I want to pick Steve Urseg. I really want to pick Steve Urseg, but why do I think he fumbles somehow? Fuck it, I'm going Royval. Bobby Jones MMA is usually spot on with his info. His original account got banned because UFC brass got pissed at him leaking info. Dude's legit. All right, Mr. Softy. I mean, I didn't know that. Bobby Jones a good source. All right. All right. All right. Good to know. Bobby Jones. I'm glad that people got you back. Cerrone did almost die in that cave diving incident. That is fucking insane. All right. He's a cowboy. He's a cowboy. I said Pennington would ruin the 303 card. I mean, it would suck. Hear me out. Jones, Stipe, Harrison, Raquel, Buckley, Wonderboy, Cejudo, Escura, Anthony Hernandez, Weidman, main card for 309 MSG. Guys, Jose Fernandez just put on a banger card. Why the fuck they don't have you as the matchmaker? I actually think that's a realistic card. Take a picture of it because, you know what? I'm going to see how it stacks up. Nunes versus Pennington was just announced for UFC 303. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, Evan Mass. Stop it. You're fucking around heavy. Yeah, you're fucking around heavy. When's Anderson Silva boxing Jake Paul? Wow. Interesting. Guys, listen to this. This is major. Thank you for the 199. Saudi is discussing a boxing league. Did you hear that? A boxing league similar to the UFC. A boxing league in Saudi Arabia. One league, like fucking one championship, PFL, Bellator, UFC, one boxing league to take over the game. That's really interesting. That's really fucking interesting. What's up, Pick'em? What's up, Pick'em? My guy. Shout out Pick'em MMA, bro. He's been making great picks, man. I hung with Cerrone many years back in his early UFC days at the Arnold Classic, and he was so chill and down to earth. Literally was hanging with me and my boys shooting the shit for like an hour. That's pretty badass, SF. Damn, Cerrone's a badass. Connor saying UFC 302 sold 500K pay-per-view buys. You think it's cap? It feels like cap because I feel like that fight was trending a lot. But you never know. Connor might be onto something. Maybe he's right. You're the best matchmaker? All right, Jose. They can't do that. It violates the Ali Act. They're in Saudi Arabia, bro. Who knows? This main card feels like Chiara's debut all over again with the step up in competition. It's going to be a fight where we find out his level now. Either he lives up to it or not. Jake Paul is boxing Matt Hughes next after Mike Tyson. That's funny. Jake Paul's fighting Mike Perry, though, for real. Yeah, I know backups get made all the time. Maybe Ariel's just reaching, dude. Maybe he's just reaching. 500K pay-per-view buys really isn't bad, but maybe they did 1 million. I don't know. It felt like at least a 700,000-800,000 pay-per-view buy card. You hate Jake Paul? So pick him. You're praying Mike Perry knocks him out. I think collectively we all got to pray every night for a knockout win for Mike Perry. But I just worry that he's going to get laid fucking down or at least decisioned up. Tyson versus Paul was canceled. Yeah. Postponed. I'm picking Tatsuro Taira in the main event. But as I've said, the betting side is not something that interests me. My lock of the week is going to be Garrett Armfield. I think Garrett Armfield is a pretty A-tier call, picks-wise, and I'm feeling good about it. Van would have a better chance against Perez than he does against Tagir. You know, I don't think Van has a great chance against either, to be honest. But I know Pick'em's on Van. Pick'em, don't let us sway you off. Maybe you're the Mystic Mac of the underdog call. You see Tom Aspinall's video with Leon? Leon said if Bobby Green turns up, you think he can beat Patrick Pimblett? I didn't see it. Let's go, pick him. You taking him too? Is that your lock, Armfield? Bro, Rigo's going crazy. The fake Rigo in chat is going fucking bananas here. Holy shit. I'm glad you like that lock, pick him. I'm glad, dude. It's fucking big tier. I'm going to put it all on Armfield. Then if it hits, I'm going to take the winnings and put it all on 31 black. Good luck, Jason Waterfalls. I hope you win. Let's go, Pick'em. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I know you've been killing it, Pick'em. I know you've been on fire. So let's go, man. I'm glad we're on the same side. I watched your whole video, bro. I know all your picks. I know that we disagreed on a couple. The ladies fight with Judice. I know you have Fernandez, which I get it. I know you had the side of Melquizio Costa, and you picked Fugit as well. And then obviously you picked Van. Bro, Fugit could win against Quinlan. Quinlan's been a quitter in the past, and I've, sometimes, not liked him, but fuck it. I had to pick him against a guy who I think is pretty mid. I don't really think the Armfield lock is that crazy. He should be better everywhere than Brady Easton. I mean, Brady might land a couple takedowns, but Armfield should bounce up. Armfield doesn't belong in the UFC, so Brad Katona doesn't belong there? Pick'em's Van breakdown is convincing. It was, bro. I listened to it and I said, all right, Pick'em. I told Pick'em, bro, if I ever need a fill-in on Moneyline, if Mike Finch is out of town or something, Pick'em's going to get the call, bro. Pick'em's going to get the call. And I know at some point Mike's got a vacation, bro, so he might be unavailable for a couple cards. So Pick'em, keep your eyes fucking open, man. I'm gonna have you on fire on the stream. I'm going to get Pick'em more hype than he's ever been before. Yeah, Pick'em chases the sack of money, bro. Do you think Perry could beat Tommy Fury in boxing? Jake did pretty good against him. No, I don't. Bro, Jake Paul's going to win a decision probably. That's how it's going to go. Let's go, Pick'em. I'm glad. Fuck yeah, bro. AJ, is UFC 303 off, or what does anyone know? So, Robert, let me tell you what I know. They're in search of a backup opponent or a replacement, potentially. Rumblings of McGregor having a strain are spewing through the interwebs. And I'm hearing of Volkanovski versus Chandler. I don't know for certain. Ariel Helwani added to the worry, saying that now he's hearing things. There's no confirmed UFC 303 is canceled. What I got confirmed for this live stream is Jake Paul versus Mike Perry. Jake Paul versus Mike Perry is going down. I'd get Pick'em. Not the fucking schmuck. Not the schmuck. I can't bring him on, man. I can't bring him on. I warmed up to him for a little while, but he fucking keeps saying the scammer shit, and I won't stand on the bullshit. So if I see him, I'm gonna have to smack him. Listen, I'm gonna call Pick'em, and we're gonna fucking kick his ass together. That's it. Run these likes up. Only a third in chat have liked this live stream. Yeah, guys, run it up. What do we have for likes currently? We're at 43 likes. We should have 50 likes up in here. Smash the like button. Smish the like button. 6'4" stud. You're right, bro. He's built like a freak, so I got to get Pick'em with me. DDP announced today that if Rob beats Hamza, then he'd like to see Rob versus Sean for #1 contender. He doesn't guarantee Rob a title shot with a win over Chimaev. I agree with that, Bobby Jones. Unless Strickland is fighting DDP. There's so many moving parts that I'm curious about. We're hearing Adesanya is supposed to be fighting. I'm going to take the rip, actually, right now. Good reminder. We're hearing Adesanya was supposed to be fighting against Duplessis, but it's not confirmed. What is Sean Strickland to do? I think Sean Strickland might be in a position where he's fighting the winner of Hamza and Whitaker if DDP and Izzy is set to take place. And what happens, though? What if Izzy beats DDP? So then does DDP get an immediate rematch? Because Strickland didn't, and he beat Adesanya. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Very strange. I got you another one. Pereira versus Prohashka 2. Zhang Weili versus Suarez. Charles versus Covington. Roundtree Krylov. Kyler Phillips. Udon main card 307. Seems realistic. I like the thoughts. You know, I don't know if Nikita Krylov's fighting, though. You want the Strickland Amavov rematch? Pick him. I'm hearing that Jared Cannonier might be fighting Amavov a second time. Pereira versus Yuri will be confirmed for UFC 305 in Perth. Good to know, Bobby Jones. That's going to be a sick fight. When do you think it's going to get confirmed? So, Bobby Jones, you're telling me that I have 3 fights that are highly likely to take place. Let me see. I'm going to write them down. Okay. We got 3 fights that might take place. So you're telling me it's Chandler versus Volk is a possibility. Pereira, Prohashka at 305. And you said Askura versus Cejudo. Those are the 3. Okay. I like it, man. They should run it back. The way it ended was bullshit. I'm thinking the same thing, bro. Let's run it back. What do you make of the Kai Rising guy? So I've seen Kai Askura fight live, I think only one time, but I've watched replays of a lot of his fights. He's pretty fucking explosive, man. He's fast as hell. And I'm going to have to obviously dig in deeper before I give you like an in-depth breakdown of him and Cejudo. But if he can strike with Cejudo, we could definitely knock him out. I mean, the guy seems to be pretty gifted, but I will tell you though, if there's consistent takedowns, pressure, and control, like I could see a surprise for Cejudo. But because Cejudo's age, I think he's going to end up getting knocked out. His knees and striking is some of the best at 135, bro. He's a fucking freak, man. I'm hype as fuck for him, Pick'em. I'm hype as fuck. I think it's going to be sick. It's him and Triple C officially done. It's not officially done from what I've heard, but Jones MMA in chat is saying it is. I think it's a contract dispute last few days, especially today. Connor's been promoting bare knuckle boxing. Will you promote another organization if your own fight is 18 days away? I guess they're not giving him enough money, you're thinking. And now he has, buying power in BKFC, but still, he can't fight in BKFC unless he is out of his UFC contract. And it's not going to be easy to get out of this UFC contract, bro. It's not going to be easy to get out of a UFC contract. How do you feel about Whitaker versus Usman at middleweight by the end of the year? Seems like such a weird fucking fight. If I could pick a fight for Usman right now, I really want to see him fight Shavkat. 5 rounds. That would be kind of the send-off. If Usman's cutting back down to welter. If he wants to stay at middleweight, sure, a Whitaker fight would be dope. Truthfully, though, if you're talking about the health of Kamaru Usman, I actually would prefer that he retires. UFC is smart, finally capitalizing on Japan. New fans don't realize Sakuraba was the biggest star in MMA worldwide for many years, and Takanori Gomi was also a supreme superstar for years. Bro, facts, dude. Facts. How many followers does Kaya Skura have on Instagram? I'm very curious, bro. Let's see. Is Kaya Skura a true international star? Do they have Instagram in fucking Japan? I guess that's a good question. I don't know. Kaya Skura, 459,000 followers on Instagram. So I guess he's not that popular. I mean, he's popular for a fighter outside the UFC. Kaya Skura. What's Japan's population? How many people from Japan? 125 million. Holy shit, dude. I got to tell you, if there's one place on my goal list of traveling around the world, besides Italy as an Italian, no, I want to go to fucking Japan, bro. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan, and I'm going to go to a Risen event. I already fucking talked to my girlfriend about this, and I said, listen, something I want to do is go to Japan and go to a Risen event. Jones MMA sold me a used car that turned out to be a lemon. Jones MMA can't be trusted. That's funny as fuck. Think about it, too. Alex is currently in Australia interacting with fans there. Announcement for Perth coming soon. And Alex is building up hype in Australia for the Euro rematch. You're so right, Bobby Jones. Can I ask you something, Bobby Jones? What's your Instagram, bro? Where can I get the inside scoop, bro? Because you should be posting something. Why am I not surprised? 302 only sold 500K pay-per-views. I think it's just because it was a good card, but it wasn't that fucking good. I thought it would have sold a little more, but maybe I was overshooting the selling power of Makhachev and Poirier stateside. Usman Poirier's your dream fight? That's such a weird dream fight, but I respect it. UFC wouldn't even let GSP out of his contract. He's like the nicest fighter ever. Bro, they're not about that. They're about business. He gets a ton of views on YouTube. He has his own YouTube channel. Okay, we're going to Kaya Skura's YouTube. Kaya Skura. Where the fuck is he? Kaya Skura. YouTube? He's got a channel? Oh, shit. Yeah. Wow, he's got 1.35 million. Holy shit. Kaya Skura is a popular fucking YouTuber, man. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, Kaya Skura is a fucking star, man. Wow. Yeah, his YouTube numbers are fucking crazy, dude. His YouTube is definitely the biggest of any MMA fight. I did not know Kaya Skura had that many fucking followers. Is any of it in English? Probably not. That sucks. I can't watch any of it because I don't fucking understand a word he's saying. Damn. AJ gonna be eating with chopsticks? Bro, I had sushi on Sunday, bro. I absolutely chowed down. I'm surprised they've not announced DDP versus Izzy yet. Makes me think they'll book DDP versus Strickland, and the winner of Hamzat versus Rob will face Adesanya as a title eliminator. I'll say this. Hamzat, sure, but they're not going to do a Rob trilogy, I don't think, as a title eliminator. They might be going DDP versus Strickland due to availability. Maybe Adesanya says, I want to wait. Weird. He said he's going to take a couple years off, but then he said no, and maybe he's thinking he is again. I don't think he wants out. He wants to re-up. He wants to fight 3 times this year, but only has 2 fights left. He wants consistency, not fight at 303. The UFC shelves him until 2025. Fair point, Phil. Well, he says that, but the reality is we haven't seen him fight in years. That card left me wanting a refund after. Unfortunately, Pick'em, I'll agree. UFC 302 wasn't the best card, man. It was a sick fucking day for me because I had a record-breaking live stream. But as far as the actual fights, I was probably a little biased just living off the high of the 100K live stream. Reed Tatsiru is the best wrestler at flyweight. Well, let's see what he can do. He's fighting next week. Yeah, I found him, Tarzan Strickland. His view count is crazy, bro. Kaya Skura is a fucking celebrity, man. Pick'em was joking around at his stream calling me a celebrity. He was like, AJ's a celeb. And then you got Kaya Skura. That's celebrity status, man. I'm known on fucking YouTube. Population is huge there, bro. So hard to compare when they're in different markets. Listen, he's popular as fuck. And he's going to sell the hell out of UFC Japan. When the UFC goes to Japan, that'll be fucking crazy. I will be up at fucking 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, whatever. AJ, do you know if YouTube lets people set a subscribe to view video setting? If so, then the Craig Jones Invitational might get the B Team channel like 200,000 subscribers overnight. Amazing Naturals, there's no subscribe to view button. Videos are available to all, but you do have to be a member to watch, members only vids if somebody was doing that. But no, unless the video was unlisted, bro. You're brain dead and unathletic. It's why you picked MMA. I was actually a pretty good athlete, bro. I could hang on the fucking 10-foot rim at 5'9". My brain works quick, dude. My brain works pretty quick. You ever do fight-inspired meal themes for fight nights? Just wondering, you mentioned sushi. I never done that, Jordan Harper. But maybe I should, bro. Right now, I'm on the fucking cut, man. I've been leaning out. I'm losing the body fat. It's warfare losing that body fat. Congrats on 100K live stream views, bro. It's fucking awesome. Thanks, Pick'em. Bro, it was my fucking dream. 100,000 fucking views on the live stream. It went fucking crazy. I lost my shit. I almost cried. Like, you don't see the excitement maybe in the moment, but I was hype as shit. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you, my dog. Yeah, it was the biggest live stream ever this past Saturday. Is Jubilee, if Jubilee was actually good, he'd be bigger than Askira. Yeah, the issue is, bro, there's no like sensational Indian fighter on the come up. Yeah, I know subscribe to chat exists. I never done that. I never try to be stingy like that. Like, I hope people that chat will be subscribed, What do you think about Prate's future? Didn't expect him to destroy Radke so easily. I didn't fucking either. I thought Radke would give him a good fight. I think that Prates is a really scary kickboxer. His Muay Thai is nasty as fuck. And I think he could give a lot of the strikers problems. And if he can stop takedowns, he's going to give a lot of the grapplers problems too. I said I want to see him fight Nico Price. I think Price is a good sacrificial lamb for him, man. Population is huge there. Look at all those K-pop bands. I don't know anything about them, but I know they get a lot of views. Cannonier still got robbed. Well, KZ, there's hope. Cannonier said that the UFC is interested in booking a Mavov Cannonier 2 in France. So I'm down. Just putting my week's bets on. Thanks once again in advance. Hey, good shit, Adam Williams. Good luck with your bets, my brother. Prates versus Jake Matthews in Australia. Book it. Fuck it. He did say he wants to fight in Australia, and Matthews needs a fight too. Ariel doesn't ever reply to chat. Ariel never replies to chat, bro. Even super chats get no replies from them. Perry fights 85. I think the Jake fight will probably be at cruiserweight, like 200. No, Nico Price didn't do anything to me, man. It's just I picked it. Ariel is a shell. Ariel is a fucking shell. Radke would definitely be back, bro. You see Gary begging MVP for 5 rounds? Yeah, I saw that. It's because he's trying to get moved up to the co-main event spot. If they do 5 rounds, it becomes a co-main event. That's his intent. Brian Battle versus Michael Morales. That's a fucking sick fight. Ariel doesn't deserve the following he gets. I'll totally disagree, bro. When MMA YouTube didn't exist, it was just Ariel Helwani for the most part, or Luke Thomas. And I will watch Ariel Helwani's MMA Hour show, or excuse me, MMA Fighting Show. What was it? MMA Beat. Back in the day, the fucking MMA Beat was amazing. The MMA Beat was my fucking favorite MMA show as a kid, bro. I will watch it all the fucking time. The MMA Beat. Any news on Cyril Jakigan? None that I've heard, but people are saying it's getting closer with him and what's his name? Jailton Almeida? But I don't know. Age, remember not killed the 10-0 lock streak? I lost so much on him too. Pick him. That was depressing. That day was fucking sad, man. And now he's fighting, what, Nicholas Dalby? Oh my God, I don't know. What is MVP ranked at? Isn't it risky for Gary to be fighting down when he's winning? I mean, every fight's a risk. They have to do it, bro. What other options do they fucking got for him now? Kobe Covington is ducking him. Kobe Covington is refusing it. Kobe Covington wants nothing to do with it. Let's get the lock streak coming. Yeah, pick him. We're bringing the heat this week. I'm back. I'll be honest. Somebody said to me, I wish I could shout him out. I don't remember who it was. Somebody in the comments said to me, AJ, why don't you follow your own rules on the locks? Don't lock main events, don't lock women, and don't lock heavyweights. I'm like, damn. I'm like, fuck. Why didn't I follow my own rules last week? What generates income? It's a mix of like ad revenue and then like members and donos. What are your thoughts on the 303 main event happening? I'm praying that it happens, Ethan. But right now, there's being relative doubt being put out on social media to all of us. So I don't know. Did Jeremy Stevens beat Josh Emmett? Yeah, he knocked him out, actually. Main events are fucking crazy, pick 'em. The main events are fucking crazy. Guys, we're at 60. Excuse me, we're at 58 likes. Let's get to 60, bro. I want to see 70 likes up in here before the 1 hour mark. So make sure you guys smash. Do you see Torres Finney just got signed to the UFC? I thought he was fighting on Contender. You want a shadow box? Bro, I need the likes higher. With 180 people, I need 110 likes for the shadow box, man. I saw a fake UFC casual last week. Don't let that punk fool you if he's lurking in your chat. I'm the one and only. Bet UFC casual. I'll know it's you because you're a member too. And yeah, I'll do a 70 like Ripski for sure. AJ's most confident picks: Armfield, Tagir, Jekka, Menes, Asu, Kuamba. Larry, I can't spoil it, bro. I can't spoil it. You'll see tomorrow, man. I'll confirm everything to you tomorrow. What do you think about Corey Sanhagen versus Umar Nurmagomedov? I keep flipping back and forth on that one. I'd feel more confident in Umar if Corey wasn't a couple inches taller. I think Corey Sanhagen can get the decision win on him, man, in a war. Smish, they like to troll Chandler. You think they're just trying to troll Chandler? Maybe. You're such a Chad, bro, making sure all guys smash. Hey, let's go. Thank you, Beavis. Make sure you guys smash, bro. Making sure you guys are getting smashed. We did the Inside UFC documentary. So I've watched clips and I went to start an episode today. And dog, the audio was fucked. It sounded like I was in a fucking, I don't know, underwater or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was pissed. I was pissed. I was really pissed because I wanted to watch it, man. But it sounded so bad. I'm like, I can't watch this shit. Yo, hit that like button doggy style, fellas. I'm going to do a rip for the 70 likes. Who you got, Jake or Mike? Jake. Inside UFC is available on Roku, but my audio was fucked. Bro, it was not my TV, Hunter. I went, boom, and went back to my fucking cable, and it was sounding better. So I don't know. I'll try it again later. Yo, AJ, I'll donate $20 for every article of clothing you take off. That's sick. You're a sicko. You're a sick man. You're sick, actually. You're genuinely sick, bro. Asking me to fucking get naked. Mike Jake got postponed. Mike Tyson had some ulcers. Movzar versus Ortega. Is that official? Lopez versus Emmett. Is that official? Or you just throwing names of fights you want to see out? Like, did you hear this somewhere? Or are you just dropping it? I just want to know because I want to make sure, you know. And I haven't seen anything all day. I checked Twitter MMA news all fucking day. I mean, they're saying Pereira versus Prohashka is official. Oh, that was a joke. Dana White? That's a fake Dana White account. They got me, bro. I thought that was real. Wow. I thought that fight was official, bro. I got trolled. Bump, 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 bump. AJ takes baths in that hat. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, the hat is glued to my scalp until 100K. Yeah, I would rather get naked on stream than take this hat off. Lost Soul is a clown. Lost Soul, Lost Soul. Do I know Lost Soul MMA? Okay, let me check. Let's see. Do I know him? I'm thinking he's the kid with the mustache that tried to call out Mike Finch. Let's see. No, I don't know Lost Soul. Never seen him. There's another guy. I fucking don't remember his name, man. I'm brain dead, but I fucking can answer the chat. If I was brain dead, I wouldn't be able to read, dummy. To get fucking logical with you. The old sparring footage, Mike batter Jake. Dude, that old sparring footage is old. We'll see what happens now. Why does Hill keep crying on socials? Pick him. I'm wondering the same thing. It's fucking depressing, man. I'm like, come on, focus on the next damn fight. Hey, Jay, glad to catch you live. You're a gem to society. Okay, serious question. You think Max versus Volk would happen again so Max can get the win? I think Max versus Volk only happens if, like, Max beats Topuria. Topuria then wouldn't get a rematch. Volk won a fight in between. Like, maybe. But it'd be damn weird to see them fight for a fourth time. You can really see someone's true colors after they lose. Jamal Hill complaining and Poatan was accepting of his loss to Izzy. It's just weird to me to flex him getting knocked out when he knocked you out, though. It's one thing if that was pre-fight, but Jamal Hill got knocked out by Alex Pereira. Yeah, Julian Lane did give Mike Perry a tough fight. Jamal Hill is definitely way saltier than Pyfer. Amazing Naturals. I'm glad that you gave Mike Finch a chance and grew to like him, bro. He's a great dude. I always enjoy Finch Man's chats, bro. We have a lot of fun on the show. Who would you have in Urseg versus Cara France? I want to pick Ursay to outdog him, but I will say Kai Kara-France could rock him. Zachary Reese was a great pick, AJ. I gave up on him. Hey, thanks, bro. You know what it was? Is I'm like, damn, Julian Marquez is like not that good. And Zach Reese has some potential. I'm like, I have to have faith in some potential. Kayla Harrison versus Raquel Pennington. Kayla Harrison bodies her. I wouldn't want to see Izzy and Shavkat at catchweight right now. It wouldn't really make sense. I think in boxing, Jake Paul wins. Maybe Mike Perry gives him a tough show, but I do think Jake Paul would win. Pennington shouldn't be a UFC champ. She's been around a long time and she won the belt, bro. Fuck it. What about Hooker versus Moicano, bro? Moicano can't afford to lose, so bro, it's a tough fight to pick. I like that fight. Hooker and Moicano is a dope-ass fight. I hope Perry leaves Paul on life support. You know what I'll tell you, Pick'em? I really think that Jake Paul is just going to be too technical. Pick'em's a nerd? Nah. Pick'em's a G, bro. Pick'em's Indian, bro. He's very intellectual, man. That's why he's been dropping some good picks, man. He's definitely not a nerd, bro. He's a cool guy. He's not a nerd at all. Suarez, Harrison, who you got? Harrison would beat her. Too big and strong. Kayla is built like Michael Chandler. Jalen Turner, Manuel Torres. That would be a pretty cool fight. I feel like Jalen Turner would somehow get knocked out. What I mean is she isn't a championship level fighter, so she shouldn't be MMA experts. That's fair, KZ. Seems like there's better girls in the weight class. Yeah, Pickham's a fight nerd. Exactly. It's different. It's different, bro. Pickham's a fucking Rizzler. He's the fucking guy. He's a bad motherfucker. Kayla needs to fight men. Ali Abdelaziz is out here claiming he wants her to fight men. I'm like, dog, she's going to get fucked up. She lost to Larissa Pacheco still. Like, I know Pacheco's pretty good, but she still lost that fucking fight. Benoit versus Fiziev. I really think that's the fight to make. If Fiziev can strike with him, he's going to knock Benoit out. But I think Benoit's going to be fucking wrestling him up. Kayla versus 25ers. She could fight male flyweights. I mean, she could probably win against some of the bottom tier. Tuivasa versus Gaziev. Tafa versus Nascimento. Nascimento destroys Tafa. I don't want to see that. Tuivasa versus Gaziev is a fight that kind of makes sense, seeing that Gaziev is, coming off of a bad loss. But when you think about the opponent, Jairzinho Rosenstruik is good. Pacheco isn't natty. Larissa Pacheco has more testosterone than guys. That's funny as fuck. Ludovic Klein versus anyone. I think Ludovic Klein should get a fight towards the rankings for sure. Like Frivola's a good fight. I would pick Kayla over Weston Wilson. I would too pick him. That's the fight to make. It's funny how McGregor exposed Habib and his team about the guy who was backing them financially, and now Habib's $3 million in debt. So much for not fighting for money and only legacy. I think he's got plenty of money to pay that off. What's your take on Ian Gary versus MVP? Also, I've been thinking about Kayla Harrison. I don't think there is a woman in her division that can beat her. The only girl that I could see beating her is Amanda Nunes, and she's retired. Outside of that, Juliana Pena is going to get her ass kicked. I think that Pennington's definitely getting her ass kicked. Yeah, Klein and Prates did have breakout performances. A little late in here. Good to see you, AJ. Let's go, Kevin Smith. How much it cost you in street beefs? It's not interested. I've always been one away from a full card sweep, Keon Rondo. Kayla versus Gabby Garcia. Who wins? I'm picking Kayla. I'm picking fucking Kayla, bro. Simp for AJ. Holy shit. Dude, 30-pound advantage, Kayla. That'd be hard fights for these 25ers. Tatiana Suarez is very good. You think she'll eventually get the title? I know she's been injury prone. If she's not injured, Beavis, I think right now she could be champion. I think Patty will beat Bobby, but do I really want to bet on it? Not so sure. I mean, it's an underdog. I know the underdog bets are always exciting, right? Because you're like, I'm getting the fucking underdog. But they are a dog for a reason. Like this week's card, I got some underdog picks, but I don't know if I necessarily love the underdog bets. If you want to bet underdogs, you know the sides that I got. But I'm more feeling the confident parlays this week. Well, listen, maybe my underdog calls are going to be tremendous. I'd pick Jake from State Farm, man. Reyes should fight Anthony Smith next for sure, bro. Why not make that fight? Battle of guys that have been in the light heavyweight division a while. Both guys got title shots. There's a lot to like in that fight. You kill to see me fight in Satan's backyard. That's funny as fuck, man. Tagir versus Kai Kara France. Ulanbekov is not ready for that fight yet. Ulanbekov has to beat Joshua Van, and he'd probably have to win another one. Yeah, unfortunately, all the Bellator fighters get iced, bro. It's fucked. What do you think Valentina does against Kayla? I think she's undersized and probably loses, but gives a tough fight. Yeah, Mick Terrell's nasty without the gloves, man. Reyes Blaovic rematch. I think it's a little too much too soon. Reyes don't deserve that rematch yet. I think Dominic Reyes should have to fight against somebody good, and that somebody who's good is Anthony Smith. Still ranked in that top 10, top 11. What's up, AJ? Saint Denis is a fraud. I don't think Saint Denis is a fraud. I think he's solid. I just think he couldn't finish Poirier, and then he tried to strike with him, and he was tired, and he fights recklessly in the striking. Yeah, I'd probably pick Natalia Silva over Erin Blanchfield, to be honest. What's going on with all these Bellator fighters? Are they stuck in contracts? Crazy considering Ngannou was saying he was all there to help fighters get paid and PFL was going to. But what the fuck did he really know? He just signed the contract, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Don Davis runs PFL, and he's not an MMA guy. He's not a fight game guy. He's a sports guy. And I don't think that works properly. Yeah, the Anthony Smith fight is going to be good, bro. They should make it. Alexander Volkov did not get iced. Well, he came to the UFC at the perfect time. Ulberg versus Hill would be awesome. Well, it's already booked, so you're going to get to see it. Bob Sapp versus John Jones in Japan before Aspinall. Well, Bob Sapp would tap the strikes in about 20 fucking seconds. 20 fucking seconds. I see Silva's footwork being too good and being too fast for Blanchfield to catch her. Yeah, I think she'd be way too quick. And she got good grappling too. Yeah, Blanchfield would be fucked in that fight. Will they release more fighters from their Bellator contracts? I'm going to say yes, bro. I'm going to say yes. Yo, peace out, Pick'em. I'll see you around, my brother. When are we going to see Amir Albazi again? I'm pretty sure he was coming back off an injury, so hopefully soon. Cyborg's not coming back to the UFC, bro. As much as she would probably love to, she kind of burned that bridge with the UFC. I mean, I'm not saying they definitely wouldn't be interested in bringing her in, but she's not on great terms with the UFC. Reyes Ozdemir or Walker. I like Reyes Smith, bro. Nah, Reyes Smith is the fight. Dominic Reyes was still brutally knocked out by Ryan fucking Spann. Let's do Reyes Smith. Let's not get too crazy over here. Reyes Smith is the fight to make next. AJ, thoughts on confident picks for this weekend's card? Tara, Ikram, Kwambo, Asa, Tagir, Menes, Armfield, and Saragi. I like them. They all should win. I'm picking them all. How many Tatsuro Tairas to beat Anthony Smith? Like probably 2-ish. AJ is the GOAT. Talk to me. What's this Paul versus Perry? Jake Paul is boxing with Mike Perry July 30th. It's official. Dana and Cyborg are on good terms now. Well, I guess if they're on good terms now, the odds of her being brought in just jumped by about fucking 70%. PFL, unfortunately, is trying to run 2 leagues at once, which is just stupid. They should have just dropped the Bellator name and just started doing regular PFL cards with a PFL champ like every other fucking promotion, bro. I get the tournament thing, but it's not a fucking team sport. If you get a full card sweep, shave off the beard, fuck no. Fuck no. I'm not shaving this beard. PFL is doing shit so wrong. We want to get sports fans. I'm like, okay, if I'm a sports fan, I know what the fuck the UFC is. I'm not going to say, PFL? I just discovered this sport where they fight in a cage and they punch and kick each other. Oh my God. This is the most crazy thing. I didn't know this existed before. Who the fuck is going to say that? Every fucking NFL fan knows about the UFC. I guarantee you most NFL fans don't know about PFL. Fucking professional. Oh, we're going to turn sports fans. Holy shit, man. I should be running the fucking PFL. I'd make it fucking better. And I don't want to, though. I'll pass. Should I go grilled chicken and pasta or quesadilla tonight? Go grilled chicken and pasta, bro. Get that lean cut. If you get every pick wrong, then you have to shave the mustache and rock the Dagestani beard. Bro, I look so fucking angry with that Dagestani beard. It's crazy. I ended up looking more like fucking Masvidal. Muhammad Ali's grandson fights in PFL. I guess that's their big investment. Fuck no. PFL, Cage Wars, BKFC, UFC. Hunter, you're just a UFC hater. It goes UFC, BKFC, and then I'd say it goes PFL, Cage Warriors. The Grand Prix is awesome, though. They only need to keep that. Do like one weight class. Be like, we're doing a fucking middleweight Grand Prix. Like when Strikeforce did the fucking heavyweight Grand Prix, it was badass. It was epic. But, to be fair, it was a long time ago. Then they fucking do Grand Prix here, Grand Prix there, Grand Prix here. It loses its magic when all you're doing is fucking Grand Prix tournaments. The PFL model never made sense to me. They were giving out more money than earning, and it makes no sense as a long-term business model. It definitely doesn't, because I think it's going to catch on. All it does is you're forcing your athletes to fight consistently in suboptimal situations, bro. It's fucked. What's up, Jake Beebe? Honestly, if Risen was on during like American hours, I would definitely be inclined to watch, dude. I think one championship is ahead of PFL. If there's one guy I'm going to keep my eye on in one championship, I'm going to keep my eye on Cade Ruotolo, bro. His MMA career specifically. Strikeforce did it right. I went to one of the press conferences / expos at NYC for the heavyweight Grand Prix, and it was packed. Bro, Strikeforce hit different, though. That was before the UFC absolutely took over. They recognized Strikeforce was a good threat, so they said, all right, we'll buy you out. The Vinny Magalech, Craig Jones, nasty leg break? No, I never saw it. I will never go into tennis. I don't know nothing about it. Strikeforce was legit as fuck. Frank Mir versus Wes Sims. Yeah, let's run it back, dude. The rematch nobody ever wanted to see. They need to get on MTV and build a casual viewership. That's what I would do. You need people to become familiar with the athletes. Put it on at 4 p.m. I don't know, Ernie B. They might be too far down the shithole at this point. Risen is real good. It is pretty fucking cool. And there's really good fighters there. You want that Gus video? I have to formulate. Jake Beebe, thank you for the $3. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing great, Jake Beebe. You know what will make me do better? If we had 100 likes. We're at 81 likes. Let's run it up to 100. We need it. Ruotolo's losing his next fight. Listen, I think Ruotolo is going to fucking beat Mikey Musumeci in jiu-jitsu, bro. I'm serious. I'm serious, bro. I'm not even fucking around. I can see Norton Beckett getting a UD or a split. I'm with you on the dog. Let's go, Reeves. We have to go with that call. Like, I'm not confident Melquizio Costa at all, so I'm not going to pick him. I feel like, I don't know, I could see punches landing for Norden Becke on the feet and kind of wobbling Melquizio a bit. I could see them tying up and Melquizio stuck on his back a bit. Hell yeah, Cade Rutolo can take over. Would be awesome if he does well. Then it comes to the UFC. He's got so much star potential. Bro, like imagine he runs through one championship. That'd be fucking sick. Jessica I, of course I know Jessica I. What's she doing now, though? Yeah, Cade is going to end up beating Mikey. Mikey's going to take his L soon. I think it's against Cade Rutolo. Mikey's a wild guy, man. One of the most unique personalities in sport. Did I like Jessica I? Slim MMA video guru does a massive rip, massive fart. They meant like he took a massive rip. Listen, let him fart on camera. MMA Guru's got almost 200,000 subscribers. If he wants to fart on camera, I'm not going to say nothing. Bro, if Mikey wins, what does that make him? I think it makes him pound for pound best jiu-jitsu fighter in the world right now. Best grappler on the planet. The Mcgregor news is simply an unknown for certain. It seems as though Mcgregor versus Chandler again is in jeopardy, but we don't know for sure. We're talking best fighter nicknames on ITV's MMA stream. Anyone that comes to mind? Well, I always like John Bones Jones. I think it really flowed nicely for him. The Mongolian Murderer, I always thought was cool. What was it? The South Jersey Strangler, Joe Williams. That was one of my favorite nicknames, even though he never really made it far in MMA. The dude looked like a fucking serial killer. What other nicknames come to mind? There's like Alexander the Great. Nah, I never really loved those. Let's see. Yeah, those names, I don't know. The nicknames, like obviously you got fucking basic ones. I mean, you know what? I like the Axe Murderer, Vanderlei Silva. That's pretty fucking sick. I would pick Megan Anderson, Beavis. I'll rate her higher. I don't watch a lot of street beefs, but I heard of that Italian Tyson guy. And because he's Italian, I'll pick him. Uncle Creepy, Ian McCall, the Cuban Missile Crisis. Pooh Bear was funny. Poetan, Killer Cub, Touchy Feely. Touchy Feely's good too. Iceman. I got to say, there's some cool nicknames, bro. The Cuban Missile Crisis. Julian fucking Marquez. The skill set never matched the nickname. Chuck Liddell was a fucking forever badass. The Iceman. Chuck Liddell. The Pleasure Man was one of the funniest nicknames of all time. Michael Bisping, the Count. What does the Count mean, dude? I don't know what the Count means, you know? Let me see. The Count. The Count meaning. Is it a movie? It's a European title of nobility. So I guess because he's British, it makes sense. British term, yeah. You know what I was thinking of? Fucking Count Dooku. That's the only thing that came to my mind, bro. Count Dracula. Okay. Vampire. He's the vampire on Sesame Street. That's where it's from. I looked up the Count and I saw a Sesame Street character. Semi the Jedi is a good nickname. This Tyson and Perry is the same date as the original Tyson Paul. So is Darren Till still making his debut? And what about Katie Taylor Serrano? I'm going to assume those fights are going forth. You're like a boss in Europe? Okay. What's up, OG Smoker? What's good? AJ the GOAT. Thank you, Ike Kavinsky. I appreciate you. Violent Bob Ross is a legendary nickname. Cupcake Tate fit her. Vanilla Gorilla is always a cool nickname. Game Bread's cool. I don't know, man. What if somebody's nickname was like the Sock Puppet or something weird? Like a strange nickname. Crazy Horse was dope. Crazy Horse was fucking sick. No, I never been to a PFL event. I said I'd shadow box at 110, bro. I don't think 100 is fair with how many people are watching. I think 110 is fair. And we're almost there. We're at 96. So we're 4 away from 100. What I'll do is this. At 100, I'll do a rip. At 110, I'll shadow box. AJ, trying to come up with a nickname for my fighter name so I can, I like the Irish Kraken because I'm training BJJ. I want to make them sleep. The Irish Kraken, that works for you, especially if you're an Irish guy. I think that works. The Cookie Monster, that one's always been fucking goofy. Ryan the Masturbator. Wow, Latrell's in chat. We haven't seen him in how long? Not a red flag, I don't think, Latrell. But I thought you said you were getting married to your girlfriend. What are you asking about fucking red flags now? Prize picks? Bro, I'm not a prize pick fanatic. I hope you can get what you need out of like the prize pick shit from my prediction videos. But like, I'm not a prize picks guy, dude. I don't do the prize picks. I like fucking bets, dog. The DraftKings, it's okay, but still. The dream catcher, best gatekeeper nickname. That really was, man. It was a crazy old guy when I was a kid. He used to shadow box with his mailbox. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, Prize Picks is a bit of a fucking scam. How come people have zero patience with the new champs? Is the era of Izzy, Usman, Volk just that dominant? I guess it's just because the recency bias of newer fans seeing these dominant runs. Thoughts on Lucas Tracy? Good channel, cool edits, confident speaking. I don't know. He's a chill dude, bro. He's been positive towards my channel. I definitely have always thought he's solid. Chill guy. You ignored all my awesome nicknames. KZ. It was not intentional, bro. The Taint Ripper. Is that the one? The Gooch Grappler. You know what? These are all great nicknames. These are all great nicknames. The Karate Hottie. That fit her. I don't like Hill's mentality going into this fight with Ulberg. He immediately wanted to fight because he didn't accept the loss, denial. Now he's angry about it. It's not, he's not accepted at all. Fight Milk, I'm predicting that Ulberg is going to knock him out, dude. I'm going Ulberg. I don't think his mind's on right. AJ, a real one? Thanks, Jake BB. Thoughts on Joey Chestnut being scrapped from this year's hot dog eating contest? Why'd they take him off, bro? Didn't he get scrapped a couple years ago? What the fuck happened? Chris, the Housewife's Choice Fields. That's such a weird fucking nickname. Caitlin Chukagan, the blonde fighter. Caitlin Sermonara now. Yeah, I think realistically, we're going to see a knockout win for Ulberg, bro. How am I going to pick Ulberg when Jamal Hill's put on the line for this one? I mean, that's why I'm picking Ulberg. He's jumping in way too fucking fast. He just lost to a good kickboxer. He's not even accepting the loss. So that means he's not learning anything positive from it. He refuses to fucking accept that Alex Pereira knocked him out. I would rather him accept it and say, I'm going to beat his ass in the rematch. You got me that. But instead, he's fucking shit-talking him constantly. It seems like he's not accepting the referee, this, and that. The fuck? Run it back then. Let's get a win. If Jamal Hill wins, I'd watch a fucking rematch. Pick'em's Discord bugged out your tablet? No fucking way. That's crazy, bro. Just this channel made me stop being a casual. I only watch certain fights and fighters, only become more educated in MMA predictions and fighters simply for my bets because we need this money. Let's go, Reeves. Let me tell you, man, what I love is turning the casuals into hardcores because, like, I like breaking down the whole card. You talk about the prelims in depth, and people are like, damn, these prelim fights actually got some hype to them. Mr. Pibb, you do not own the chat, bro. Because Chestnut is signed with the rival company of Nathan's Hot Dogs, that's fucking crazy. Normally love AJ's picks, but I think he's way off with this one. He'll smoke some. I respect that call, Kian Rondo. I see why you're on it, but I think Allberg is going to take him, bro. I think Allberg's got him. Hill's mind is not on right. Elkins looked 60 years old 5 years ago. Now he looks 70. You're the only MMA channel I watch. Keep up the great content. Thanks, Ikavinsky. Listen, the daily content's coming hard, man. I was hardcore happy to find another community of hardcores. Fuck yeah, KZ. Can't even bet. I'm just an enthusiast. Listen, that's what it's all about, bro. You love the game. AJ the Hat Master. I think the Hat Master is a good nickname, bro. What's your favorite cookout food? Hot dogs, burgers, baked beans, fries, onion rings? I would say a burger with fries, but normally at cookouts, I don't be having the fucking fries. It's normally, I don't know, like potatoes and shit on the side, or just chicken. But yeah, I fuck with a hamburger, number one. A hot dog is okay. Baked beans are pretty decent. I fuck with onion rings heavy though, but I like fries more. I picked Alex to KO Hill. I just don't think Allberg is that guy or that level yet. I think too much too soon. I respect that, Keon Rondo. I can always understand both sides of the fucking coin, man, or at least most of the time. You could just be the hat AJ DeVito. I am AJ the Hat DeVito. I'm just a hat, bro. Without this hat, who am I? You guys wouldn't even recognize me without the hat. You'd say, who the fuck is this guy? Chicken tikka, bro. It's pretty good. It's pretty good food. That's not like a fucking barbecue food. It's pretty good. Alex fans are terrified of Ankalaev. Alex will lay Ankalaev on his ass. How about that? I dropped in his stream late. What's going on with 303? Well, Ariel Helwani is speculating that there's things going on behind the scenes that could cause for the fight not to happen. So that's him. I have a backup hat. I used to, but it doesn't really fit my head right, dude. I had a fake hat, like a knockoff hat, but I don't know. It doesn't fit my head well. Yeah, Tyson's out. Perry stepping in. Chicken salad or coleslaw type of guy. You know, I'm big on neither. I mean, I fuck with chicken salad. It's pretty good. Coleslaw is okay, but I'm not a big fan of either one. Hill hasn't faced any elite strikers aside from getting KO'd by Poetan. Allberg going to KO him. I'm thinking so too, bro. We want Allberg knockout. I won't believe Conor versus Chandler is happening until they're both in the cage, getting introduced by Bruce Buffer. So tired of the bullshit. That's funny as fuck. Latrell, is that actually true or is that just like a fucking conspiracy? AJ, if Ariel is talking BS, are you going to challenge him to an I Quit match? Nah, he ain't talking shit. It's all good. Members stream is on Thursday, bro. I'd rather just hang out with everybody right now. No, I never had Hot Ones wings. Are they any good? I like Wingstop was bomb. Hopefully, this upcoming UFC card is good. It seems like an ad lineup, but sometimes it can be a banger. I think it's going to be a banger card, Steven. I feel like you're going to end up really enjoying the prelims. The card starts at 7, so it should be interesting. Should be very interesting. Time for a shadow box. Are we at 110? Not yet, bro. We need 110 likes, bro, and then I'll do it. Ilka, I will shadow box at 110 likes. We're 5 away. I thought Wingstop was solid, man. I thought Wingstop was pretty solid. Post on his community tab, Latrell. I'll have to look. I hadn't seen it. But that's interesting. I don't know, man. You just fucking always saying, even with me now, scammer. I'm like, bro, you're a bitch. I ain't scam nobody. That's my biggest gripe. It's not the roast. You can talk his shit. That's fine, bro. I post content and content is allowed to be criticized. I just don't like the fucking lies every time. You go on, you prove him wrong, he admits he's wrong, and he does it again. He's a fucking moron. I can't get down with the idiocracy. I was going on his lives. I was like, listen, bro, we can be chill. But then he fucking disrespected me. So if I see Arkansas in person, it's on site, and that's it. No fight streams in a fucking Discord server. Absolutely not. Love your videos every week, bro. Watch everyone. Let's go, Dominic Johnson. Fuck yeah. Watch party. I mean, I be doing it on the live, man. I seen a post that Tyson and Paul's moved to November 15th. It is. It's facts. It's moved, dude. It's moved. AJ, do your best English accent, best Australian accent, and best Mongolian accent. Cheerio, lad. Pop the pilio. I'm here in England. Australia is my homeland, the place I was born. Mongolian, I got no idea. I will kill this guy. I don't fucking know. I don't know nothing. Those accents are not my forte, bro. Thank you for making me sound like a damn moron. Someone says they watch her video. AJ scrolls through all the views. It's a call cap. That Australian accent sucks. Bro, those are not my forte. Australia. My name is Alexander Volkanovsky. I don't fucking know, man. That sounded more like Patty Pimblett's younger cousin, bro. His videos are just entertainment, ATP. He does cap about AJ scam, which ain't true. That's why I find weird, man. I'm like, what the fuck, man? The same bullshit. What's the best betting platform in California? I don't know, man. You do a good New Zealand accent. Thank you, Reeves. Thank you, Reeves. That English accent was awful. Listen, I never said I was accent experts, dog. But I do have to shadow box for you guys. Let me grab the gloves. This shadow box is dedicated to all you savages. Let's see if there's room, bro. I can't even comfortably sprawl, man. Let me check. Oh my God. I'm gonna fucking break something if I sprawl on this, bro. Holy shit. That jab would put out Weston Wilson every time. That's great. I tried to shadow grapple, man. I don't have a lot of room that allows me to sprawl. Takedown defense coming in, bro. I tried. Takedown defense coming in, bro. I tried. I can't be on my back like, who is it? Gabriela Fernandez every fight. The lucky mullet is here, bro. The mullet is tremendous. I'm like 184, 185 right now. I just flinched up in real life. Chill, AJ. That's funny. Is that noise helping you box? Just to breathe. Just how I would guess was taught, bro. The skills that kill. Let's go, AJ. Thanks, Dominic. We need to see the takedown defense the chair has. I should fucking double leg the chair. I should blast double leg the chair. One day I'll fucking beat the chair's ass. Listen, guys, we'll do a fight stream. Me versus the fucking chair. When I get a new chair, I'll beat the shit out of this chair. I'm quickly rewatching my own shadow box. Felt a little stiff, but I loosened up towards the end. Feel like I felt tight in the fucking shoulders, man. Like your little side glance after the mean combo. Thanks, Sambo. Bruce Lee used to make some crazy noises too, bro. It's my Bruce Lee shit. I'm on that Bruce Lee shit. So you got power in both hands? Thanks, Sambo. Listen, I've been fucking, I've been dieting down. I've been leaning out. I'm going to get down and wait. That recovery time. Let's go, Jordan Harper. Facts. You see a difference? You guys know I used to be gassed for a while. My cardio's gotten better. I've been doing cardio every fucking day. My cardio's definitely gotten better, man. What's up, swimming? Out of 248 votes, 66% say I should do the Paul Perry video. So guess I'm going to have to make some considerations for it. You low-key look like you could play coach in a boxing movie. It's funny as fuck. Much better cardio. Thanks, man. I want to weigh 180 pounds. That's my goal. Getting close. 180 will be sick. It's fucking 180, lean, and fucking mean, bro. It'll be fucking magnificent if I'm 180. So that's where my goals are at. I threw a couple uppercuts. I didn't want the hat to fly off. I ripped the uppercut too hard. AJ looks like the Come On Eileen singer from the 80s. That's funny as fuck, Beavis. How you going about leaning out? Eating less fucking bullshit. Making sure my calories are pretty much on point. I'm not tracking to a T, but I know my range. Hitting my protein pretty much every day. One cheat day or cheat meal a week. I usually get fucking whatever type of food I want, and then I get an ice cream on Sundays. And cardio, bro. Cardio every day. What do you think of Hill celebrating Alex getting KO'd by Izzy? It's like, bro, what do you get out of it? I think it's trying to cope with himself for it. I think he feels bad about it. He feels weird. He's embarrassed. Got a little look of Phil Collins in the face with a tint of the Sting. That's funny as fuck. We're doing the Stairmaster, bro. I'm a Stairmaster addict, man. I really enjoy doing the Stairmaster. The count means distant relative of Dracula. That's why Bisping looks like a bit mutant looking. It's funny as fuck. I don't have a good Roxanne, Beavis. I don't. Dude, I wear this hat all the time, every time. Every day of the week. Dan, good for you. This one is real. I go 3 days, then go off the rails and eat everything. It's all right, Jordan Harper. I get it. Listen, I love food. I love eating shitty food. But you know what I love more? Fucking setting a goal and following through. And that is why I'm committed to the diet, bro. You know? My mentality is, listen, I got this shit. I'm originally from Boston, Super Shotgun. I'm Boston Italian. Stairmaster sound kind of soy, not going to lie, not go for a run on hills. My brother, I live in fucking Florida, man. If I want to look for a hill, I know where I got to go. It's about 30 minutes for me, dude. There ain't really many hills just fucking around Florida, my brother. It's pretty flat, dude. It's flat like a fucking pancake. It's flat AF. It's extraordinarily flat. I look at it from Boston. I am. I am a fucking Boston native. Roxanne Modafferi, I never really thought she was good. I always thought she was kind of shit. Stairs were your calves better than hills? True shit. Why don't you do a day in the life video in Florida? I don't know what the fuck. The day in the life, man. I don't know, man. I would maybe do a day in the lift video. I'd do a fucking workout video. I'll show you guys what I do for my workout. I did a vote in chat last week, and people said they'd like to see me doing a workout. I'll do like a Sam Sulek style. All right, guys. Well, we're going to the fucking gym. This is out of the ordinary for me. We're going to be hitting chest, and I'm going to fucking record everything. That's it. I'm going to try not to drop the F-bomb every 5 seconds. My family wanted to move out of Boston, bro. It's too fucking cold in the winter. They just got bored of it. They said, fuck it, we want to go somewhere nice. I'll probably do it. Listen, I can somehow, I could squeeze my dog into the fucking video. I'll squeeze the fucking dog in. Guys, we're at 117 likes. Can we get it up to 120? Is that a possibility? Because we're pretty close to 120 with 3 away. I think we should pull it off. Not announced yet, useless, but I'm assuming Pro Gloves, 10 ounce. Yeah, Massachusetts tax is high as fuck. My dog's name is Meadow, bro. Like Meadow Soprano. If I could like again, I would. Fucking savage, Brian William Smith. Hey, we passed 125 likes. We're at 126. You have a Jersey vibe too? That's funny. I'm going to Jersey with my girlfriend coming at the end of the fucking month, dude. The day after the Mcgregor fight, I'm going on vacation because there's a week off from the UFC. I'm fucking traveling up north, man. Yes, we are. What's up? What's up? I see you there, Jersey girl. That's funny. Hello. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful stream. So excited. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm very fucking hyped. I'm really gonna perfect my Jersey accent. Okay. I'm gonna go, and next thing you know it, you thought my Jersey accent's on point now. Bro, I'm gonna master it. I'm gonna master it. They're gonna think I just walked off the shore. Yeah, feed me those damn bagels. Exactly. I'm going to come back fucking bloated, though, guys. I'm giving you the heads up. I'm going on the cut for vacation. You see what I'm saying? It's the mentality. Then you have that fucking the thing to look forward to. The Lee Evans videos. Listen, Jersey Girl's in chat, Beavis. You should tag her. Say, Jersey Girl, AJ, I've been telling him about this for like 3 fucking months, and this guy doesn't listen. He's a stunad. You're going to be seaside in Cape May for a few weeks? Fuck yeah, Rob F. Fuck yeah. I'm definitely trying the pizza. I'm definitely trying. Yeah, he's been telling us a while. The winters are harsh in Canada. At the end of the month, I'll be moving to New Mexico with my fiance, so don't blame me for moving down south. Fuck yeah, Ike Kavinsky. Hell yeah, dude. I'm happy for you. You know, I'm excited to have some fucking Northeast food, though. Because, like, the pizzas definitely hits different. The pizza's a lot better. I don't know about the Chinese food being better. That's the hype I hear, but I am a fucking skeptic and a half. I think the Chinese food by my house is pretty good. And I also think the sushi by my house is fucking good. So I'm about to find out. We're going to see. Listen, AJ be talking like Tony Soprano when he gets back from the Garden State. I want to go visit the Soprano house, actually. What's PBD mean, Don MMA? What's that? Guys, I'm just letting you know I'm getting out of here at the 145 mark. Bet, Jersey Girl. I can't wait, honey. It's going to be fucking tremendous. It's awesome when AJ's girl comes in the chat, he starts to blush. Listen, I'm not blushing. What are you talking about? I'm having a great fucking time. She's a real sweet girl. Who would have thought that my girlfriend would actually enjoy my fucking channel and not think I'm an absolute fucking weirdo? So it's very, very grateful. I'm very happy to hear it. Is ITP live right now? If he's live, I'll definitely give him a raid. Let's see. Let's see if he's live. I don't think he is live. Yeah, he's off live, bro. He got off live. I would have, though. Never a weirdo. Thank you. You too. You're a very cool gal. If you want good cheesesteaks, you need to visit St. Pleasant area at the shore. Pat's Pizza Cheesesteaks. Get peppers, mushrooms, onion. Okay. Hey, listen, we're making it happen. You joined from his stream. Did he raid me? It's my girl, an old soul. Like, I don't know about like that. She's a mature gal. Mature gal. I don't know about old soul. I don't know. Dude, a good Philly cheesesteak sounds fabulous. Listen, guys, I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I got daily content coming. It seems like people want me to make this Mike Perry video. Yeah, I might do it. Might, though. I'm definitely doing my normal schedule. I don't know. I'll see if I can come up with some magic, but I'm not going to half-ass some video for you guys. You said raid experts, everyone left. Hey, good to know, Paradox the Chad. You're a fucking Chad. Thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate you savages for tuning in. Much love to everybody. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure to wait, hold on. This guy said something interesting. AJ, a few months back, my algorithm kept populating your videos on my recommended. I passed them several times. I've seen a lot of Capra content. However, I've now seen every video for weeks. Let's go, Zach. I'm glad I turned you into a fucking believer, bro. I'm glad you enjoy. Fuck yeah, dude. Zach Lawhead, thank you for finally clicking a video. Definitely not like the others in the space, man. I appreciate you all. Big W to everybody. Love you guys. I see you all. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Have a blessed one. Peace out.